kind of depth appearance. So that's what I'm going to be trying to create with Dreamweaver. I want to be able to build all these boxes. So I'm just going to minimize Photoshop. Okay, and we're going to go to Dreamweaver. Now I've already taken the time and defined a site here. So when you create a site, remember it's site, new site, and then you have to tell it where you want your files to be inside Dreamweaver. Now I've already pointed to the folder here, so you would name it, and that's the name that shows up there, and then you would point to which files. And at that point you're all set. It'll keep all your files nicely organized. So this one here I don't really need, so I can go to Manage Sites, and I can remove this one. And I'm keeping the phone page stuff here. Alright, so what we're going to do is make a new HTML document. So I go File, New, and we get this window. So I want a blank HTML document. And I like to work in split view when working with divs, simply because I get to see the order of the code. So first thing I need is the wrapper inside. So to be able to add divs, there's a button over here under the insert. Now you can type this stuff in the code if you prefer, and it's just a matter of enter, and I can start typing div. So once you're comfortable with this, you can actually work through this very quickly just by typing the code in. Okay, and I can do something like that. Now the other method is I click in the area where I want it to go. So I do want it in the body of my document, and I can just hit insert div tag. And in here under the ID I put in wrapper. Hit OK, and you can see it adds some content in. So the difference between me typing in the code view and adding it by the button is it'll actually add in the content there for me. So I don't need that content, so I'm going to hit backspace. I keep the div tag that I have, and I want to insert another one. And for this one we're creating the header. Okay. Now I want to add one underneath, and this is where people who only try to work in the design view are going to have problems. If you try to add another div after this one, it's very difficult to get to the back of the box. However, if you click in the code view right there at the back of the header div, so right where it closes, if I hit insert div tag, you'll notice this will be added inside the wrapper underneath the header. So I go to ID and I type in content, hit OK, and you can see that drops in underneath. Okay, so the next thing I need, I've got to get rid of this text in the content box. Okay, don't be alarmed if that collapses. You can still see the divs are in the correct order there. I'm going to go to insert div tag, and for this one we have our left column. Okay, I click after the left column in the